Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the Sports Mixtape. Welcome back, gentlemen. How you guys feeling?
Feeling good. I'm ready for...
Excited for the playoffs.
I'm ready for the playoffs, and I'm excited for the game we're going to play tonight.
It's another great part about spring. More sports.
That's right.
NBA playoffs starting up. We're still in the midst of the play-in games. Does this mean we have a trivia night?
You'll need one of these.
You know how bad I did last time.
I tried to give you guys some cupcakes this time.
So yeah, on the slate, we're going to talk a little NBA playoffs, NBA playoff trivia. We'll round it up with who we're excited for in this year's playoff.
Bing bong.
A lot of good storylines.
I love that the Charlotte. I think the Nets are dead.
Becoming a Hornets fan, huh?
So I don't know, Charlotte. I mean, you're just as far as me going up to Brooklyn and seeing a game, but
the Nets are never going to be good.
No.
There was a lot of interesting shuffling around in the East, too, right at the end of the season. It was looking like the Knicks were going to play Toronto, and then it ended up being the Hawks, which is a tough matchup. They're scrappy.
But Charlotte's been exciting to watch down the stretch.
They've got a really fun young team.
LaMelo's like a little kid out there running around. It's hilarious.
The three-pointers that he'll run and jump from the three-point line and shoot it in the air as he's flying forward with one hand and still swish it. And it's like, what is this guy on? This is crazy to watch, but fun.
He does play to the whistle, too.
There's some fun storylines coming up this year. A lot of good stuff. But before we get to that, let's give him a little trivia.
Hit us with some trivia. All right.
We've got 15 regulation questions, then we'll do our bonus again. And
wait, did Brent give you the questions
already? A couple of these.
Yeah, they're right.
So a couple of these regulations have bonuses. So I'm going to give you guys a little opportunity. I tried to give you guys a couple cupcakes. We'll start with a cupcake.
All right.
I think it'll be a fair fight. We're both probably...
NBA playoffs.
We're going to start with the GOAT, Michael Jordan. So in 1991, Michael Jordan led the Bulls to their first of 6 NBA titles. Who did they beat that year in the finals? This is 1991.
The first
of their 6 titles. Who did they beat in the finals? It's a 2-part bonus question here coming too. So the first one is who they beat.
These are all going to be guesses again.
I tried to make some of these easy. Most people know they got through the Pistons in the East, but we're talking about when they finally
I think I
met
got
up in the finals.
Let's see.
Who did they beat?
I have no idea.
And then, before you show, how many games was the series is the second part of this question. So you have a chance to earn 2 points for this question.
How many games was the series?
How many games was the series? How many games did they win it in?
All right. 2 complete guesses.
Oh, hold on.
Kind of complete guesses. Damn.
All right. Show our audience who you have.
I'm gonna say the Suns.
I said Jazz. 6 games.
Both of those are on the second three-peat. The Jazz and the Suns. Their first title was against the Magic Johnson-led Lakers.
Really?
Oh my gosh, I had that written down.
It was in 5 games. So they went Lakers, then they went Blazers, and then I believe it was the Suns.
So he beat Clyde?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That was the game. That was the shrug game. Then I believe it was the Suns, and then the second three-peat was
the Jazz,
the Supersonics, and then the Jazz twice. So Brad got one because that was in 5 games. I believe the Lakers maybe won game 1, and then Chicago and Jordan just took flight. All right, question number 2. Who holds the record for the most NBA Finals MVP awards? Who holds the record?
Damn it.
And the second part of this question, another chance for a little bonus here. I like points today. Is how many? You know what they tell you when you're taking a test? Taking many tests in my day.
I think I'm right, but
you never change your first answer.
I changed my first answer from Lakers on that.
This is like test taking things that they teach you. You always go with your gut. Never change that first answer. All right.
Oh, man.
Who holds the record and how many? What do you boys have?
Why can't
Don't
I think of
overthink
his
it.
name?
I wrote
Don't overthink
Michael
it.
Jordan.
It's the GOAT. It's Michael Jordan.
Okay.
I said the NBA logo guy.
Jerry West.
I was thinking it could have been like someone from the Celtics or that won all those titles.
Jerry West is the logo guy. Just keep him in mind. Yep, Jordan with 6. Jimmy fighting his way back to the lead here. Number 3. Jimmy, this one's going to sting a little bit. In the 1995 postseason, how many points did Reggie Miller famously score in the final 18 seconds to shock Spike Lee and the New York Knicks? Final 18 seconds of the game, how many points did Reggie Miller score? And then do this to Spike sitting there on the court side.
Reggie's never got one, though.
No. Lost to Jordan, kept him out of the finals, and then Kobe and Shaq
wasn't even a
kept
Monstar
him from winning. No.
I want to change this, but I'm not going to.
I know, me too, but
you guys have it?
I think it's right.
Go ahead and show it.
9.
It's 8.
Oh my gosh, I knew.
I knew he was inside.
And then John Starks missed 2 free throws, and then Reggie came down and hit the 2 free throws.
I was trying to remember.
Yeah.
I thought it was either.
All right, this should be a gimme. Who was the player LeBron James famously chased down for the block in Game 7 of the 2016 NBA Finals against the Warriors to prevent the go-ahead layup with less than 2 minutes left in the game? This is the iconic play of LeBron James's career. It was a chase down block, tie game, Warriors about to take the lead. The Cavs had fought back from 3-1 to tie the series. It was a block from behind. This is the single play that defines LeBron's career. He wins a championship in Cleveland a few minutes later.
There's 2 people I have in mind.
Okay. Well, I told you the team. It's the Warriors.
Yeah.
So. And I would say who he blocked is pretty impressive. That's my hint for you.
Sorry, camera, that's my thinking face.
All right, you got about 5 seconds left. All right, who we rolling with? It's a good guess,
I don't think
Jimmy.
it is. I got to put Steph.
Okay, no. Andre Iguodala.
Yeah.
Who he chased down there. Okay, next question. Which NBA franchise holds the record for most championships with 18?
Is this one a layup?
Yeah, well, there's 2 that are close. There's a team that has 17 and a team that has 18. All right. Who do we have?
The Lakers.
Celtics.
Is it the Celtics?
It's
Damn
the
it.
Celtics.
I knew it. I should have known you would have had that one.
Well, because they got that one. I was trying to think, but I remembered the
Yep.
Celtics won. When was that?
All right, Jimmy's sporting a 3-1 lead here. Okay.
Slim scores
It seems
right now.
a lot bigger gap than that.
Now, the Lakers is a bit controversial because, yes, technically they have 17, but I believe it was maybe like 5 of those championships came when they were in Minnesota. They were the Minnesota. Hence the
Minnesota,
name,
eh?
Hence the name Lakers. That's where the Lakers came from. Minnesota's the state with like 10,000 lakes.
Yeah.
So there's a little
Lakers,
controversy there. But all right, number 6. Who is the only NBA franchise with multiple finals appearances, so more than one finals appearance, and no losses? Meaning, This team had been to multiple championships. They've never lost in the finals.
Like a game?
No, a series.
That would be impressive.
All right, because I'm racking my brain here.
I don't think anybody's ever done that.
All right.
Someone came close, and we're going to have a question about that as well. But
All right.
so remember some of these, Brad. You're setting us up for later questions. Who do we have?
I'm going San Antonio.
I went
Good one.
Bulls.
It's the Bulls. The Spurs
Really?
lost to the Heat. The Ray Allen. I think they lost to the Heat twice. All right. So Jimmy is on a roll here. Okay. This is just the numbered one. Actually, you can either go put two answers, chance for two, number or the team. So the seeds are 1 through 8 in the NBA playoffs. What is the lowest seeded team to win an NBA championship?
That's a good one. Lowest seeded team to win.
If you would like a hint, I'll give you a hint on maybe when you could get the who of this. You guys let me know if you want a hint. Okay. Hint, Jimmy?
Yeah, sure.
This happened in 1995. The lowest seeded team to win a championship. And put the number. All right.
It is a complete
Brad,
guess.
you gotta say yours, Brad. I can't say.
Sixers.
Jimmy's on fire. The Rockets.
Is it really?
The Rockets
Damn.
won in
Steve
between
Francis?
Jordan's years. No.
No, is that
Hakeem the Dream?
Really?
Olajuwon and the Rockets. Kenny Smith.
That's because this pain right
and they
here
won
that I'm wearing.
They won in 6 games. So Jimmy's on a roll. All right, I'm sorry. They were the number 6 seed. That's the lowest
That was a
seeded team to win a
complete
championship.
guess.
I did write number 6.
There are 3. You get a point for each one of these guys. I'm trying to give you some multiple chances here, Brad.
Ain't happening.
You can tell he's a Nets fan. He's not interested in the NBA.
I need to host.
Right. We got 3 players who have won finals MVPs with more than one team. Okay? So it could be with 2 teams. It could be just more than one team. You get a point for each one that you can name.
There's 3 players.
3 players in NBA history have won a finals MVP with more than one
I
team.
know one of them. Is it? I don't know.
Brad's going to have to start saying no whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy.
No.
You guys remember that show?
Yes.
I love
I think it's
Such
still.
a good
I think it's
show.
still on.
Such a good show.
Give me 10 more seconds.
You still got some time for a comeback here, Brad.
No, right.
Okay. Who do we have? Jimmy has 2 of the 3. Brad has 1 of the 3. LeBron James did it with. LeBron's done it with 3 teams: the Heat, the Cavs, and the Lakers.
Iguodala?
Kawhi did it with the Spurs and Raptors.
Okay.
And Kareem won one with the Bucks before he went to the Lakers. So
Yeah, I couldn't remember if Iggy won one with the previous team.
So Jimmy
under
gets
Iguodala.
2 there, and Brad gets 1. Okay. Number 9. Who holds the record for most three-pointers made during an NBA Finals series? So the total games in the series. Who holds the NBA record for most three-pointers made?
Actually,
All All right, boys, ready?
I'm going Steph.
Jimmy, you got to stop changing your first answer.
Oh.
Steph. All right, Brad, he's on the comeback trail.
All right.
You know, I was like, wait, didn't Clay have a huge
I'm done
series in that?
thinking you throwing curveballs at me.
No, it's just they're pretty basic. Because I knew NBA is a little trickier for you guys. Steph made 32 3-pointers in the 2016 NBA Finals.
They were showing, Knipple had a fantastic year.
Oh, incredible.
And 200-plus three-pointers made, breaking a lot of people. Even Ray Allen only had 1 year. Yeah. Just a few less than that. But
shows you how
then
much
it shows Steph was like 400 something in 1 year. Crazy.
Unbelievable.
Number 10, who is the only player to win Finals MVP as a rookie? Only player in NBA history to win the Finals MVP as a rookie. I feel like you should know this one, Brad.
I don't.
Okay. Who do we have?
Tatum.
Magic.
Johnson. Because I think I heard Brad say that at one point.
He was in my research.
During his research, yeah. Okay.
Short
Number 11 is a little bit trickier. Who is the only player to win a Finals MVP award on the losing team? This has only happened one time in NBA history. I'm going to give you guys stats for this guy while you're thinking about it, because this will probably explain why.
Team?
He averaged 37.9 points, 4.7 rebounds, and 7.4 assists per game.
Wait, read the stats again?
37.9 points, 4.7 rebounds, and 7.4 assists per game.
And
only player to win the MVP, and his team did not win the championship in the finals. Finals MVP. It's only happened one time in history.
Can you give us a date?
1969.
Oh, boy.
All right. Jimmy has Wilt. That is not correct. Brad?
Pistol Pete.
It was who you mentioned before. It's the logo, Jerry West. And I'll tell you what, Jerry West ran into a buzzsaw of Celtics teams and Bill Russell. I think he maybe lost 7 or 8 championships in his career because they could not get over the hump. Okay, number 12. No, Brad. Number 12. In 2001, this player scored 48 points in a Game 1 overtime finals thriller to hand the opposing team their only loss that entire playoffs. So they ended up, after Game 1, this other team swept the rest of the series, a gentleman's sweep. It was the only game they lost the entire playoffs. 2001, the star for the other team drops 48 on them in Game 1 overtime thriller. Who was that player? There is an iconic moment in this game. There's a moment that people to
It's
this
somewhere
day
in the back of
still
my
talk
head.
about. It happened in the corner of the corner of the arena. One of the participants in this iconic moment is a current NBA coach. You'll know it as soon as you hear it.
I feel like I know this.
And this player, while he did this, was wearing an iconic sneaker that made our best basketball shoes list. 2001. It was a joy to watch this guy play basketball. Yep, you guys both got it. Iverson stepped over Ty Lue after making the nasty crossover.
After the seventh hint, we both got it.
Yeah.
All right, number 13. We got 3 more in the regular time here. Who is the only player to score consecutive, so back-to-back? Other people have scored multiple 50-point games in the playoffs, but only one guy did it in back-to-back games. And who would that be?
Put LeBron.
I'm going Kobe.
Guys overthought it again. MJ. 1988 against the Cavs, Jordan scored 50 in Game 1, 55 in Game 2. Now,
I was halfway
I've forsaken you.
Kyrie also.
Iverson is another player who scored 50 multiple times in the playoffs, and so is Jamal Murray, surprisingly, for Denver.
Okay.
All right, number 14. I'm going to give you guys a hint on this one. Which player attempted a record 39 free throws in a single playoff game? 39. The hint is he only made 18.
Put Shaq.
You got
It's got to be Shaq.
You got it. All right. Final question here. This is a two-parter. It's a true or false question. True or false? A number 8 seed has reached the NBA Finals. All right. What do we have?
I got false.
Put true.
Okay, this is true.
This has
Jimmy
to be
got it.
recent then,
So for
huh?
the second part
No,
of this,
It's not recent.
second part of this, who is the team that did it?
Go ahead, Jimmy.
You can guess which team. Just guess the team.
Was it the Nets?
It was a close sibling of theirs.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'll put the Knicks. Jimmy's already right.
Jimmy's got it. It was the New York Knicks.
The Knicks.
Famously, now this was the strike shortened, the lockout
Yeah.
season, so it was a short year. And they lost in 7, a heartbreaker to the Houston
Yeah.
Rockets.
I
right.
remember that vividly.
So heading into the bonus round, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for Brad. 2, 13 for Jimmy. So again, write down the number that you're wagering first. Brad has 6, Jimmy has 13.
You're going to have to go all in, Brad.
I'm going all in.
All right, the number that we're wagering, and the question is, which team holds the longest streak for consecutive playoff seasons in NBA history? So most seasons in a row making the playoffs in NBA history. The number is 22. This happened from, would you like to know when it happened from?
No.
Okay. 22 straight seasons making the playoffs. Longest streak in NBA history. All right, who do we have?
I'm going with the Spurs.
So I said the Spurs as well.
You guys both got it right. It's the Spurs.
The Admiral
Jimmy
into
edges.
Tim Duncan.
Jimmy edges Brad out 14-12. Brad had a big
Ooh.
risk there.
Man.
Made it close. I think Jimmy's like found his true calling in life. He's a trivia machine.
Yeah, you guys need to battle it out next time.
Oh, man.
All right, so now
All right.
it's always fun learning a little
I'm really good
trivia,
at watching games, not
trivia-
remembering
and
games.
trivia info. All right. Yeah, speaking of which, this is going to be a fun playoffs. We got a lot of cool storylines. And I think the big ones for me are the Spurs ahead of schedule? Are we going to see Wemby get it done a year or two earlier than people think? That Spurs team is legit. Question is, you've got some young guys on that team. Are the lights going to get big for them? It's looking like the Spurs are locked in with Portland. Now, Portland has been really scrappy down the stretch. They have the number 3 ranked defense in the NBA. Oklahoma City's still waiting to see who they're going to play. The playing game is tonight. But the series on that side I'm most excited about is this Denver-Minnesota series.
Yeah.
These teams have matched up the last couple of seasons in the playoffs. Minnesota's has had Denver's number. Denver's coming in as the higher seed. They're healthy now. Aaron Gordon is back. Jokic is on another planet right now. The dude led the NBA as a center in rebounds and assists.
It's crazy that there's still people that have bad things to say about him. This guy is just
ridiculous.
I saw a video of some fans saying bad things about him.
To his brothers?
They didn't know that his brothers were right behind them.
Yeah.
If you think Jokic is big, his brothers are enormous.
And his brothers don't really have anything to lose either, so you don't want to mess with them.
And I'm telling you, the Nuggets are a sneaky team to watch out for now that Aaron Gordon is back healthy.
Yeah.
They put up points. Jamal Murray, this has been the best season of his career.
Well, the Nuggets, they won the chip, right?
Yes. And, Jokic lost. So here's the issue. He's got one championship, which is I think why people knock him.
Yeah.
He lost 2 postseasons though when Murray got hurt. Murray had the torn ACL in one of the postseasons, wasn't fully right the next year, and that was in the prime during one of those years that they won. I still think the Nuggets have a legit chance to win the title this year. They took OKC to 7 games last year, played them tough. I really think there's 3 teams in the West that could come out of the West, either OKC, Denver, or the Spurs. The Spurs are no joke. If Wemby stays healthy, they create a real matchup problem for Shea and OKC.
All right, a couple of the matchups that we already know then. Who's your winner of the series? Raptors, Cavs.
I got the Cavs taking that one.
Probably the Cavs.
Nuggets, Timberwolves. Dude.
I got the Nuggets in this
one.
one.
Don't sleep on Ant-Man, ever.
Ant's a little dinged up right now. His knee's been banged up.
I'm rooting for I like the Nuggets.
They just don't have the full package of a team.
But they give the Nuggets fits the last couple of years. They've upset them in the playoffs. I think that's going to be a great series, but I've got Jokic this year. I think
Hawks,
he's going to be
Knicks.
Man, this is a tough one.
This is gonna be a tough series. I'm not very confident in the Knicks this year. I don't know what it is, but
I think Brunson is the X factor here. I'm saying Knicks in 7 because if it comes back to Madison Square Garden, the Hawks are legit. Jalen Johnson is no joke.
There's one guy on the Hawks that all of a sudden is
Nickeil
playing.
Alexander-Walker.
Yeah, that
point
dude.
guard.
I remember that guy being a rookie, and all of a sudden he goes to the Hawks. It's just
I believe he's Shea Gilgeous' cousin. I believe they're cousins.
Oh, that makes sense. He's learning a couple things.
Jalen Johnson is legit. The X factor in this series to me is Bridges. Bridges is a good player. If you put him on another team, he's shown with the Nets. The guy can put up 25 points a game. It's hard sometimes when you're like the 3rd or 4th banana on a team.
Yeah.
And I think you saw it last year from him against Boston. He lit up Boston in a couple of those games.
Lakers, Rockets.
I think the Rockets because the
Lakers
are so banged up. It all depends on Luka. If Luka comes back from Spain with a new hamstring,
he ain't coming back.
Then
Luka's not coming back, and I don't think the Lakers have enough.
This Rockets team is a mess too, so that should be a fun series.
Sixers, Celtics.
This one is not quite set yet, unless the game's over. So so that means Philly won tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I'd have to go Celtics with Tatum back.
I think the
tough.
Celtics are coming out of the East this year.
Yeah. There's no chance for Embiid to play.
It's iffy.
They'd have to make the finals.
Embiid is done.
Yeah.
Everyone can stop talking about that guy. What was it? Trying to build that franchise up never worked.
That means Detroit is going to play the winner of the Orlando-Charlotte game.
Yes.
Detroit's a good team, but I think they're young. I think
Detroit's got a heck of a defense.
And Duran has had an incredible year.
Trailblazers, Spurs.
Oh, Spurs. Yeah. But I think it's a scrappy series. I think the Blazers maybe get a game in this series.
Yeah.
And then it'll be the winner of Clippers and Warriors play the Suns for the final play-in game.
And that should be
OKC.
That should be an interesting game tonight. You got Steph and Kawhi, 2 old heads, going to be battling it out. Clippers are playing at home. What the Clippers have done is pretty impressive. They started the season 6-23 and ended up making the playoffs. But I think for either one of those two, it's going to be a short. Whoever gets in, it's going to be a short playoff against OKC.
Yep. All right. Well. That's going to wrap it up.
Yeah. Real quick, If you haven't yet, it debuted last night. There's a great new NBA documentary on Netflix called Jailblazers about those early Portland teams with Rasheed Wallace, Damon Stoudemire, Bonzi Wells. It's a very entertaining documentary. So
yeah, excited.
Yep.
Playoffs are starting. We got NFL draft coming up in 10 days.
Oh yeah.
So in the coming weeks, we're probably going to have a bunch of NFL stuff to talk about.
Let's see if the two New York teams don't screw it up again.
Well, I don't know about your team. Mine will, but I don't have expectations anymore. So
stay tuned next week, guys. We're going to be doing some fun baseball stuff, giving you some of these like random, obscure, impressive baseball stats. Baseball's such a stats-oriented game.
I came across some good
ones. If you're on the gram at all, you'll get some of these Tony Gwynn, Greg Maddux, Randy Johnson ones. We're also going to be talking 90s cartoons, throwing it back a little bit, either having a discussion or a snake draft. We'll figure it out. But you won't want to miss that. That'll be very nostalgic as we go through some 90s cartoons.
Some classics.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
Don't forget to hit the like button.
Please.
Give us a subscribe. Follow us on Instagram at The Sports Mixtape. Till next time.
Peace.